Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, we're actually going to be working out of the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. I've had it for a little while and I've kind of been in a debate on whether or not to actually create a look out of it because it was a limited edition and it's not something that everybody could get. But then I realized that makeup is all about technique and not necessarily the specific items that I'm using. So you can absolutely recreate this look using other similar products. And again, it's really about the technique. So it's about how I put my makeup on, not what colors I put on. So if you'd like to see how I accomplish this, please stay tuned. Thanks again for watching and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so we're going to start off using, as I always do, an off-whitey, beigey, creamy color and just spread it all around my whole eye. I've already primed my eyes. This just helps give a base for everything to blend into. Alright, and to start with, like always, I'm just going to use a big fluffy blending brush and I'm going into, and I'm just putting this essentially at the crease, and this is a really light color, so you're probably not going to see it much, but it's just going to add this interesting, it's a duochrome color, so it's just going to add this interesting hue or cast at the top of our look. So I'm just, as you can see, kind of making windshield wiper motions, just spreading that around. Using that same brush, I'm going to go into, which is pretty much kind of a reddish brown. And this color I'm going to aim a little bit lower, but basically doing the same thing. I'm just going to wash it back and forth, blending, blending, blending. In addition to the back and forth, you can always go in small circles to help blend everything together and smooth it out. So then taking my smaller blending brush, is kind of a cranberry color, and again basically going even lower and spreading it across bottom like half of the lid. This color is just to add another layer, another dimension into the look. I'm going to go back to my big fluffy brush and again just kind of smoothing everything out, making sure there's no harsh lines. Alright, and then for the last bit, and just kind of put it in this front half of the lid. And I'm just kind of lightly kind of brushing, tapping it on. Alright, and again, I'm going to go back to the blending brush and just kind of make sure that there's no harsh lines and that it's all kind of blended together. Alright, going back to that big flat brush and that same kind of creamy color we put up front, just putting it up at the brow, and I'm actually going to dip back into the first color as well and re-put that right at the top here, kind of blending those two together. And I hope it picks up on camera, but that color is really kind of interesting. It's kind of a, I can't even explain it. You'd have to see it. Putting a little bit more up front just to make sure it's good. Okay, so then we'll go ahead and put on eyeliner, and I'm just using the one from BH Cosmetics that you guys have seen me use a couple of times before. And I'm just doing like I always do, which is a relatively thin line close to the lashes. And this just helps define the eye and hide the lash band on our falsies. Okay, there we go. So I don't know if you guys could see, but I widen it out on this half of the eye because it actually helps to lift the eye, helps open it up and round it out as well. Just, I don't know, for my eye shape, I really like what it does for that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and fix up the other eye. We'll be back in a moment and we'll go ahead and do our face. Okay, so as you can see, I went ahead and finished up the other eye and I put on some lashes. Today I wanted to try a new product, so we're gonna start with something new. This is by Pixi, and it is their Correction Concentrate Concealer in Brightening Peach. And I'm just taking a real small flat brush, and because this is a tiny little thing and my fat little fingers were not going to fit in there in a way that I felt like was good. And I'm just putting some product on that brush. And then I'm going to dab it essentially just where my dark circles are. The peach color helps to cancel out the bluish purple color. And then for foundation, I'm using, just like always, a flat top kabuki and my Makeup Forever HD. Let's go ahead and finish up the eyes really quickly. I'm taking a pointed brush and we're going to go into that cranberry color that we worked with. And I'm just going to put that just under the eyes. And I'm smudging it out, as you can see. Alright, let's do our mascara, and I'm using Clinique Bottom Lash just to do my bottom lashes. And I hope I'm on camera. Alright, let's move on to blush. And I'm actually gonna do something, oh, no, let's contour. So for contour, I'm gonna again go back into this palette. And again, I'm just gonna use, you know what, no I'm not. I'm gonna use this angled brush that we received, and I'm gonna go into this color, this end color, because it's kind of got that gray undertone, so that makes it really good for help creating the shadows of a contour. Alright, for bronzer though, I am going to do something a little different. This is Bare Minerals. It's one I've had for a while. This is Soft Focus Warmth. So, I don't know if you'll be able to see. You can see it's kind of this reddish color. And I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to take whatever's in the lid. This color can be really pigmented and really intense. So a little goes a long, long way, hence why I've had it for forever. And essentially, I'm just going to go ahead and warm my face up with this. Alright, now moving on to blush, and I'm going to take my favorite big fluffy blush brush, and this time again I'm going into another Bare Essentials color. This one is called Secret, and this was my favorite one, hence why it's almost out. But we're just going to go ahead and apply our blush. Alright, and then for highlight, once again, I'm going to go back into this palette, and I'm going to use this pink color on this side. Go right at the top of the cheekbones. Again, the point behind a highlight is just to help give the appearance of a lifted look. We contour to create shadows. We highlight to bring items out, to lift them up. Put a little bit right down the center of my nose, here in the forehead, and a little bit on the chin, again to help bring it out and make it be a little more pronounced. Okay, and then let's go ahead and move on to lips. So for today, I thought I would use a ColourPop color. I think I'm going to use the color Cookie. It's just a really kind of, no, it's not kind of, it is a nude color. And that's it. That pretty much completes our look today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and give me that thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.